Alright guys, welcome back. So we're about to start put the new AC unit on, but I was going to move the car back a bit so we've got more room, and well, it won't start now, so I'll just show you. I can't hear the pump priming, so put the foot on the clutch. Alright, well the battery's dead now, but basically it'll crank over, but nothing's happening. So we had a little mess about with the fuel pump, and I believe it could be that. So what we're going to do is change the fuel pump out, go get a new one, change it out. Hopefully that solves the problem. But these are the things that you run into when you buy them off auction, so just to be aware of it, I guess. Alright, this is the next day now because I couldn't get hold of a fuel sander unit. Went to a couple places, but close to an FR it's pretty difficult to get one for some reason. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to sort out this front end. I've already put all the old bits off the old slam panel onto the new one, so it's all ready to go. So I'll try get all this put on the front end and build up while I'm waiting on the fuel sander unit coming. Hopefully it shouldn't be too long now. Well, I'll just set you up on time lapse and you can watch me put all this on. Alright, so I've got the AC back on, slam panel and crash bar. Went into a couple issues with the crash bar, but I've sorted it all now, so it's looking good. I just need to connect the sides up, line it all up and connect them up. I'll put it back on time lapse so you can have another little watch, but yeah, it took a little longer than expected, so I did cut a bit of the time lapse, but apart from that, it's looking, well, a hell of a lot better, to be honest with you. It's got this bit in as well, so them two are both in. All needs a line a little bit, it's not completely spot on, but yeah, I'll get slam panel attached to the crash bar, try line these two up, and then there's a couple little bits I need to do, like them side bits, they were both broken, so it's little plastic things that hold the bumper on, so I'll put them on as well. Alright then.
Only one of me to shoot you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
So, I've got all the front end sorted. Screws in there, and the same on that side. So that's all sorted, that's solid. All that's connected back up. Put these side bits on because they were broke. Ordered some of them. That one, they're just 3 screws. Screwed them in. I just need to, well, I've unscrewed these just to get everything sorted, so really I need the new bonnet so I can line it all up perfectly before I start screwing all that down. I'm still waiting on this little like plastic bit that goes under the headlight for both sides, so I'm still waiting for both of them to come so I can put the headlights in. I have had a mess about with the bump because I couldn't get hold of one anywhere, so I had a little mess about, and it was only broke there, a little crack down here. So I've put it back together for now. I've bought that bottom piece. Need this top bit as well. But if I can't get a bumper, I might have to use this for a minute. I literally can't find them anywhere because it's an FR model, so it's different. So not sure what I'm gonna do about that yet. But yeah, it's looking good now. So I thought I would just show you. I'm repairing these. Yeah, they come with these little, so they break off and then they have these little screws here accessible. So they are made to be repaired. I've got them on there as well. So I bought these little kits. I think they're like 20 quid for 2-pack, one each side. Basically just like these. I think they're 3D printed. So what we got here? We got this one. That goes on this side, just sits on there like that. Probably gonna have to like cut down these a little bit, make them fit nice. But then basically just put them like that, screw them in, good to go. Got this one, same sort of deal. I've got a bit that sticks up here, so I need to take that off. But that just shoots in the back there, and then screw that one in. There's a lot of clips on these ones. I didn't realise how many there was. There's 5 in total. So you got them 2 on the front there. You got this one here, I didn't even realise about. That's this one. That goes in there like that. I don't even have to do anything with that, I could literally put it on right now. So that one goes like that. Then you got this one, but my one's actually fine, so but that would go there like that. And then the last one, this one here, which goes on the side of the headlight. Goes pretty much. Goes somewhat like that. I do need to just file the side down a little bit to get it to fit nicely. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly put them on. Really simple. Showed you where they go. If you need to do it, then you just put them on like that. I found them on eBay, they're like 20 quid for both. But yeah, I'll quickly put them on because I have to just cut the top of these off a little bit so they fit nicely. And then just take that bit off and then I can put them on. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you that so you have a little idea of how to do it. I've put that one in, just one screw on the top. Didn't even have to do anything, just screwed it in. So that's nice and tight. I've got to say there is this one on the side as well, but I assume that one doesn't break. But I'll check just in case yours has, but that did not come with the kit, so I don't think they'll break though, because that's quite sturdy and it's hidden in, so it should be fine, them ones. I think it's just the ones that like stick out. So yeah, get the next ones in now. Alright, so I've got them all connected now. Put this one on, just shaved it back a little bit just to make it fit nice. Same with this one, and same with that one. So we got 4 of them new ones, 1 old one, and that other one as well. Yeah, not bad. I'll do the other one now and then might time lapse or something so you can kind of see what I'm doing, but straightforward enough.
Gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
So I've bolted these back on. They're all in the right place. This is still loose though, but at the moment I'm not worried about that for a minute because I'm just waiting on the bonnets to come in. But I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with it not starting. So I've bought a fuel filter because the old one was looking a bit toast. So might be a bit clogged. That might help, but I'm still waiting on the fuel sender unit. So I'll just quickly pop this new one in, just in here. Quickly pop that in and see if that does anything, but I'm not entirely hopeful, but we'll see. Alright, it's been a couple of days now. Actually, it might be the next day, I can't remember, but I've got the new fuel filter in, but the new sender unit came, so this is the old one here. Went to take it out. I was like, happy days, new one's came. Take this one out, and you look in there, can't really see. There is no fuel in it. Now the car told me it was full. So what I suspect has happened is Copart has drained the tank. So they've took all the fuel out and the system's like, what's going on here? It doesn't really know what's going on. So it's just said it's still full when it's not, meaning that one's probably fine. And I've bought that one over there for no reason. So what I'm going to do is go buy some diesel, put it in, hopefully that works, but we will see. I've just filled it back up with fuel, put the original one back on, that's the new one I bought, well, second hand new, and well, just go to start it and it starts up. So it's just out of fuel. What a pain. But if you look there on the right, you can see it says the tank's full. I've just put about 4 litres in it. It's got no petrol, no diesel in it at all. So I'm assuming it's saying that because it was full, then Copart must have drained it, like took every last drop. And then the computer's probably been like, hang on a minute, there was fuel, where's it gone, kind of thing. So I assume it might fix itself when I fill it up at the petrol station, but I don't know, it's still like that for the minute. So the good news is I guess that part's alright. Bad news is I don't know if I can return that because I got off eBay and they can be a little annoying sometimes, so we'll see. Hopefully I can return and get my money back, but the car's running, which is great, at least. Yeah, so just waiting on the parts now, the other parts for the front end, and I can get this built back up.